Hello, John Dilworth here. Let's analyze. Here's Jim. I want to share with you this idea that Richard Williams planted in my brain, little seed, and it's growing. That most often, or often, really inspirational animation or unusual animation happens with the in-betweens. So look at these two extremes, right? Here's Jim. I have his hair on a separate layer because that animates some overlapping action of his hair as his body's stationary. Okay, so that's that thing. And all he does is this. He raises his VR glasses to look. Now you look at this and, right? And it's like straightforward, looks good, right? Simple enough. However, that's not what I did. My first reaction was to go down. And then stay down as his hands come up. Then he grabs this thing and then up. So let's look at that. Aha! You see that? Him going down makes the glasses coming up stronger. And he also leans forward. So he goes back, right? And he has that room so he can go forward. And there it is. So, and then the hair. You have this lovely bit of hair going on up top. And the slight exaggeration with his hands, a little distortion. And that's going to be quite satisfying. Now I put his legs on a separate layer because, well, they don't need to move. They're not moving. So this is a good time to share with you the idea that we're doing limited. This is medium. This is full limited. Okay, we're not doing full like in the old traditional animation or some of the recent films that we've seen. Okay, so what's the next thing? I want to share this with you. Okay, so Jim's got to get to this window. He's got to get over there. And I was just thinking, how can we do this together? You see, here he is. He looked up. Julie's jaws pointed out the window. And now he's got to go over there and look. So that's what we got to do, and I want to do it. So I thought it would be interesting if we kind of plot this out together. So let me see. There's not a lot of time to do this thing. Just get this action across and still have it register. So we want at least 16 frames of him over here. So what do you say we do a pose? Right, let's do a pose where I just want to get a sense of where his feet might be. And his scale. Let's see, his head's there. All right, hold on. And he's got this kind of scoliosis thing going on, where his back is like this. So I always want to try to keep that. Let's say his neck's there. Right? Let's say, is he doing this? No. All right, so we figure out what's going on. So maybe he's leaning over more. That could work. I'm often surprised how I am quite flexible with my drawing decisions. I don't try to make one drawing work. If it doesn't work, it's telling you it's not right. And we have to be sensitive to that. That'll help us get through. Where his other hand goes, maybe it's up here. And then we've got this thing. So this So this will be up here like this, his hip. This one will be down. So how about that? Okay, a little bit more dynamic stuff going on. The internal workings of the body. So this, yeah, so this knee's got, that leg's got a bend, this one's more straight. And some strange thing like that, and he's looking. Right? And, you know, his head's like that. He's like, let's give him an eye so we know what he's doing. And a little mouth. Now, he's got this VR gear, right? So, let's, yeah, we can cheat that. I mean, no one knows what it looks like anyway. I deliberately keep it vague. And his little hair there. And we'll always move things. If we find that a form is interrupting our stuff, what we're doing, we just change it. Now the real fun is coming up. That's his VR gear. Now he has 1, 2, 3, and then a little thing here. All right, does that look good? Does that feel right? Let's see, if I do that and that, so maybe this is little, maybe it's a little bit like this. Right? I don't want to show his ear. Do I want to show his ear? No, I don't want to show his ear. Okay, you have more decisions to be made. Because it goes all over his head, right? And then it's up, so it's covering his business. Maybe I'll give it an edge. Oh, that's what it needed. It just needed an edge. Or maybe a slight angle down. Oh! We never stop trying to get it even more exciting. And a little band here, a little bit of hair. Yeah, I think that'll be better. That's better. Yeah, so it's like it's oversized. Makes him look boyish, more boyish. Because he's a bit of a boy. In fact, the movie is about him growing up, becoming a man, or becoming more like a man. And as we all know, it's not even easy being a human being. I think animals have it better, as long as there's not a human being trying to kill it or ruin it. Oh, that was a downer statement. God damn it. But I still believe animals have it easier. If they're not being, you know what I mean, pursued. If they just live in the wild. Born free as a... How's it go? I don't even know the song anymore. Okay, maybe his head is a little big. Oh, all these bloody adjustments we have to do so that the illusion of life succeeds. I think that could work. Maybe we give should we give him a little ass? No, we don't need it. We hold the ass for our other character. You know, the traffic policeman stop these kids when they're. And maybe this leg is not exactly. Always looking for ways to make things interesting, even for myself now. Yeah. So we have our boy here. Let's check him, just for scale. It's always a good idea. We have more than one character. Well, he's just too big. Oh, for goodness sakes. He's too big. So if Julia's jaws is that big, our friend here has got to be bigger. Or it'll just simply look stupid. So let's do it. Let's be brave. We have the technology to improve things. He's going to have to change. I think his size is going to have to get smaller. Because let's raise our hero. It's funny they call him a hero. Oh no, his hip is this way. Zip is this way with a little thing here. Right, and his shoulders like that. Yeah, and then his hand could go down here, which is an unusual way of doing things. Right, and I'll get that. Oh, and his hand here. The outside world. He thought he was protected. And we'll have an effect of lights flashing from the street through the window to help give it an urgency. Right? And then okay, so now we have to get this kid's... Right, and since we did... Okay, so now what I'm going to do to help find this thing for me, here's his VR gear, sweeps around like that, and the back of his head, and then this, and that, and that, and that, and that. Then that and that. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. That's the back of his head. Does that look okay? I'll clean this up myself shortly. But that looks better because he's going to change anyway. He's going to change in scale. When Jim gets to the window, they have little windows. Obviously. What can you do? Yeah, I think it's something like that. All right. Let me just see this. Always checking. We got to check everything. Yeah, what else can it be? It can only be that. All right, and then we'll have this kid return to his normal size. He's just a little excited. He's inflated because of excitement, but that's all. All right, so we have that. Let's just open the mouth a little bit because Jim doesn't really know what's going on. I wonder if I should... There's all these decisions we have to make, which we're very lucky to make. Imagine if we weren't able to make any decisions. There's things going on in the world we don't even know. We only know what we know, which is that Jim is by the window. How do we get there? Let's try it. Right, that's that pose. I'm not embarrassed. So his feet are here. Let's take this away. Then we'll put this one up. We'll put this up so we can see his legs. So how would we just pivot him? Bop, bop. I guess it could be like super fast. Right? Let's just start something. Let's just start something, you know? What if, yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just starting something. We know we want to get here. And I'll go back to red. Right, I'm actually just doing these little, well, you see what I'm doing. I'm just doing these little legs. And then this one could come down, right? Like that. And this, right, there's his hip, so then this one is up like that. And that actually will work. I know it's impossible. You think, oh my God, Dilworth, what in the world, right? And then he'll be down here, and this leg will come up. And then he's up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's up in 5. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, we did it! We absolutely did it by eyeballing this thing. Did a little... Oh, I need blue. So let's see, he's there, right? So this is up like that, right? So then this is... He's got scoliosis, so this shoulder's like that. And his head will be easy, the big cheat. Like that. And then this, he goes up here. And he's turning, and his head will be up here. Right, because that's a high spot, right? And then he's coming down to here. That's him there with this thing. And we'll break this down further. Oh, did I do 2 blues? I did 2 blues. And I guess he goes down even further here, which is a wonky kind of drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's up. Okay, so strangeness all around, right? Who could tell what's going on here? Only the animator. I would never give this to an assistant because it would just blow their mind. They would be frustrated, demoralized. Slow down things. You want to make work easy. Yeah, I think that's it. What I want to do. One is get the hands. But you know what? The hands could be secondary, like the hair and the details. This is what I'm going to do now. It's very, very fun. So until next time, stay animated.